and you trying to bargain, it shouldn't be into that extent that you put the contractor in a tight corner. At the end of the day, everybody wants a shortcut.
Yeah.
That contractor can also just do something, and at the end of the day, to cost you the client. So we should avoid cheap labor. It's very, very important.
Yeah. Hello, my cherished viewers. We are here again for our educative purpose. Yeah. Once again, it's Uso's construction company on your screen. Yeah. Wherever you are, we greet you and we welcome you to this channel as well. Yeah. We started with how to avoid losses when you are building. We spoke or we did the part 1 in our recent video. So if you've not watched it, kindly go through our videos, then you'll see the part 1 there. Yeah. Because today we are here to look at the and definitely you'll be very, very excited. You'll be very, very excited. The kind of points my experts are going to bring out so that gradually we all learn something new. Yeah. But if you've not subscribed yet, kindly do that. Tap on the notification bell. Then always join us whenever we are in conversation as this. Yeah. And comments are also welcome. Yeah. So you can see the comment section there. So kindly comment. We are all learning. Yeah. So I'm here with Mr. Stephen and Mr. Jacob. Yeah. Personally, also that's it about the land. So Mr. Stephen, yeah. Do you have any other points again when it comes to what we need to do to avoid?
And to avoid loss and then save money, you need to look at the time of delivery. Projects supposed to be delivered on time. A project is about to start, or it's about to start. You need to get your work schedule. The contractor will provide the work schedule, whereby the time of starting and the time of finishing the project is stated in it. So, and then you monitoring will also be easy for you. So, in getting that, you have the fair knowledge that in 8 months' time, my project is going to come to an end. Therefore, the client readiness to get all funds available is also a key thing to look at, so that when the project kickstarts, there will be no delay in payments that will affect the time of delivery. So we need to look at the time factor very much.
So with that one, you need to sit with the investor or the project. Do you need to sit?
So it's very important. You need to have one-on-one with the client. So this is my fund, or this is what I have now. So in that case, you need to prepare a West program. So assuming you are going to do foundation, if it is a foundation fund that you have available, okay, so this is my foundation fund. We'll be starting from this day and we are ending this day. So by so doing, you might also gather yourself again, and then we'll continue with the other part of the construction.
Still following
the work schedules.
Because the work schedule will be breaking down into various activities, various stages of work. So let's say from foundation to a footing. So it's on its own. Therefore, when you are releasing money or fund for for it is up to this level. Therefore, when the other fund is not ready, you are doing it up to this stage.
Yeah, I think it's yeah.
The work schedule is also a form of planning. Yeah, so there's a saying goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we need to plan for everything that we are going to do. We need to plan for it very well.
Yeah. And I think with the little knowledge I also have when it comes to time of delivery, when we don't deliver on time, sometimes price do inflate or
Yeah,
yeah,
there is a lot of now our market. The market is not stable.
yeah,
It's no more stable since 2022. That any time at all, then you see inflation hitting the market, and things change around within a short time. So it's affecting our construction industry a lot and other industries. So when there is a delay on the project, then there are a lot of losses that we will also incur. Therefore, let's consider the timing so that we deliver on time to avoid that kind of inflations hitting the market to affect the projects.
yeah. So let's look at the effect as well. So let's say when the prices change and you need to execute a certain project, you need to finish it at a particular time, but due to availability of fund or let's say a delay coming from somewhere, then slow down the work. At the end of the day, I think you need to spend more
Yes.
because you have to buy that product that you use or that material, that same material you use for let's say the starting. You have to rebuy the same material at a higher cost.
Exactly.
So when it comes to that, I can just go back to the owner and tell him that this is the situation, or especially when the owner has released all the funds. Don't you think it's a challenge, Mr. Jacob?
Oh yes, it's a challenge. So they also have to, the client have to understand.
Yeah.
The client is not far. They also know the conditions or what is going on in the whole world. So when it happened that we have MOU or we have a roundtable discussion that this is it now. Yes, inflation has hit the market and prices are up. So we need to revise the deal and then work around it. That's how.
It's not easy.
Oh, it's not easy, but we have to understand.
Yes.
Because that is when I know that let's say I've given all.
Oh, with that, when you are giving all the fund,
Yeah.
so it's time frame.
Yes.
Within 2 months, a certain work needs to be done.
Yeah.
And if delay is coming from the contractor, then that side, the client is not to be blamed because the client has released all the money. But a situation whereby we have a 12-month calendar project, and then you started in 3 months time, then there is maybe this kind of inflation in the market. It's within your scope of work. So therefore, you go back to the table with the client to revise prices. Yeah, but not to the extent of client releasing money. Maybe I need 2-bedroom apartment and the client has given you all the money, and all of a sudden in 2 months time and there is inflation. That one thing you still go back to the client. Yes, because your time of delivery maybe in 6 months time is not yet elapsed, and inflation hits market. So we look at it in a way. There's one project that we started doing, and in 2 months time, then the price of cement was 45 cedis, and then all of a sudden we switched to 18 cedis and above. With that, it's not our fault, so we have to.
Yeah. I really get you. So when it comes to preparation of loan, or look at these things and include them.
No, please. No,
It's
please.
not advice.
You only look at the current
Current.
rate today and then provide a bill.
Okay.
But when there is such thing, there is a provision made for it, which is the contingency
Yeah.
that will take care of it. Contingency is part of the bill of quantity, but it's not part of the work until there is this inflation in the market, or you are going to do excavation and you met rock which no one foresee that it will come. So those are the funds available to take care of that. So that is why we always have the contingency in the bill of quantities. But it's not part of the contract until any kind of unforeseen event come on board before it will be part of it.
Yeah. So, viewers, I think this, you can see on your screen some example of work schedule. Yeah, work schedule. This the site of Muja, right? That's the work schedule. Yeah. So you can see it. So this is just a fair idea. Yeah. For us to plan. Yeah, for us to plan. Good.
Yeah, so before we go, we have another things that we needed to do to also avoid loss is cheap labor. Yeah, cheap labor is very, very important. If a contractor has given you a bill of quantity and you try to bargain, it shouldn't be to that extent that you put the contractor in a tight corner. At the end of the day, everybody wants a shortcut.
Yeah.
That contractor can also just do something and at the end of the day to cost you the client. So we should avoid cheap labor. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steven has something.
And even before that, one thing I know is that anything cheap has a question mark.
That is it.
Anything cheap has a question mark.
The bad aspect of that cheap
Yeah.
labor is that a lot of shoddy work will go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of shoddy work. You mixing a concrete, they will just do it nicely for you and you hate it because you said you want to pay this amount of money. Meanwhile, you, the client, you know this money or this fund can't do this job. But because you want it cheaper, you force, and the person too doesn't want to leave the job for you, you also agree to do the job for you. So in that, it will affect you back, the kind of double work you do, and to the extent maybe if there is a structure failure, then the whole world will hear of that.
Yeah.
And then it's bad. Yeah, it will expose. So cheap labor, let's try to minimize or try to mitigate that in a way to avoid.
The painful thing is that at the end of the day, don't blame the contractor.
That's it.
That the contractor didn't do a good
Good
work.
job. Meanwhile, you knew
That's what you are paying. Cannot do the work.
Yeah. So I think that contractors also need to advise when it comes to such thing when the fund is not enough. Instead of you doing that, don't you think it's laughable when you advise? Because at the end of the day, you do it. It's not only to laugh, but it's also punish.
Yeah, there was one instance. One friend of mine is a contractor. He was doing a project for a client, the shell and core from foundation to roofing. So the clients brought in their own finishing people to come and do the finishing. So we saw one, the tailor who came to the site. The screening that the tailor did was about 6 inches, which is 150 mm thickness of screeding before doing tiling. And then when he started laying the tiles inside the washrooms, the waste of the tiles were too much, too many wastage, and so the client have to see that and then stop the tiler from work, because a lot of things the tiler was causing on site. They have to sack that person and bring in more professional person to handle the tiling work. So the client regretted in bringing in a cheap, or maybe trying to cut corners and bring a cheaper, or bringing it.
It's wrong. Sometimes you be on site and you realize that the contractor himself has appointed someone to come and do a particular work. Let's say you are the contractor on site, and you get a call from the client. Okay, I'm bringing my tiler, or I'm bringing my plumber to come and do this particular work. Is it advisable?
That is the client.
Yeah.
So that won't happen when you are doing labor and material.
Okay.
So the client will decide that, oh, I'm buying you material, then I want you to render the labor side for me. Fine, but it is not advisable that when you are giving out a contract to a contractor, you needed to engage other service personnel to come. It's that kind of, it's so worrisome. It brings this conflict of interest.
And also in some instances it do happen that the client nominates a subcontractor to come, but when the client nominates such a subcontractor, there is this form that the contractor have to supervise that nominated subcontractor.
Exactly.
Need to supervise that person. But if you say the contractor shouldn't supervise, just wait for the loss. Just wait for it. You may not see it instantly, but after you will see it. Yeah.
Wow. I think you need to end here. Yeah, we need to end here. It's a very wonderful discussion, viewers. And I strongly believe that you've learned a lot. Yeah. So to be able to execute your projects and have a quality output, don't hesitate to contact Resource Company Limited. You can see the contacts on the screen. A few days or few months ago, some people have started calling, making more inquiries and all those things. Yeah, we say a very big thank you to those people. So don't hesitate. You just call us. We'll give you a location of our office wherever you can meet us. Then we can just sit down with you, look at your project, then we look at how best we can execute it for you. Yeah. So kindly contact us day in, day out for any sort of project. Yeah. Also, if you do not subscribe yet, so kindly do that for us. We'll be very, very pleased. Yeah. Although there might be some few challenges, but you just subscribe. We'll keep on educating you. We are here to give you free advice. Yeah. Somewhere you need to even pay for this. Yeah, for consultancy. But this is how best Resource Company is. Yeah. So Mr. Singh and Mr. Jacob, so thank you once again.
Thank you very much.
So our viewers, thank you for watching us. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the encouragement. Yeah. So we'll end here. We'll say bye bye for now.